Well, today, wicked men and imposters use exactly the same techniques, and it's only going to get worse. They use lies and misrepresentation. They lie about how we deal with child abusers, how we care for the victims of child abuse.
And the matter was reported to you because you were in a position of responsibility?
Yes.
Did you take any notes?
No, I didn't.
Can you help us?
I may have done at the time, I'm sorry, but...
You may have done.
I may have, but...
Where are they now?
They would have been destroyed.
Why?
We don't like to have any notes outside of what's kept on file in the congregation.
Why don't you like to have notes of a serious allegation?
There are brief notes kept in the file, but all other notes are destroyed.
Why is that?
I guess it's because we don't want them to fall into the wrong hands of other people to find them and go through them.
What are the wrong hands?
Well, we don't want our wives knowing what our stuff, what sort of things we're dealing with. We don't want other people in the congregation coming across that information.
So you want to keep it secret to the elders, is that what it amounts to?
I don't know about secret, but we want to try and limit the amount of people that have to have a look at that information, yes.
And why is it that you want to limit the people who will have access to the information?
Just to protect them, I guess. We don't...
Protect who?
Protect the person that's involved in it and the rest of the congregation, so that they don't have to know these... I don't know, it's just the protocol that we've had in, so we just follow that information.
And would you do the same thing today if someone came and reported to you a serious allegation of sexual assault? Would you destroy any notes?
Yes, that's our practice.
And what about telling other authorities? Are you aware of your obligations if someone tells you of a serious allegation of sexual assault?
If we have any hesitation, we contact the branch for advice on how we should proceed legally and scripturally. We don't attend, or we don't report it to the police. I think we encourage them to do that, but we give them the assistance to do that if they need that.
Mike, can you briefly give the brothers an idea about Robbie Friend's predicament?
He spoke to Greg and me this morning before the meeting, stating that he had committed fornication with a non-witness girl about his own age. Commendably, he came forward on his own. And by the way, he says that he did tell Bob about it last night when he got home from work.
Thank you. So, Robbie has confessed to an act of porneia, which means we need to select a judicial committee.
So we've talked about what a record is. The question is, why has this come up? Why is it that we have records management now? We've been functioning as an organization for years. Well, we know that the scene of this world is changing, and we know Satan's coming after us. And he's going to go for us legally. We can see by the way things are shaping up. So the organization has said, we've run into difficulties in the past because of the records we have. So the coordinators committee said we want a systematic way to handle records in all branches. And then in time, in the next 2 or 3 years, the computer department's going to start shifting all the software that we use in order to match records management and the program that we're going to talk about today.
Good morning, everyone. Just a quick video here to give you an update on the Pinkava case in Crystal Lake, Illinois. Thank you, sweetie, so much for sending me the documents. I'm going to put a link down below to all the documents. For the latest ones, scroll down to the bottom. I believe 326 was the latest new ones, but there's several new documents, and this one was from a few days ago. And the state attorney has filed documents that they want these letters that were mentioned in a letter that was for the body of elders. And they are the February 15th, 2002 letter, the March 14th, 1997 letter, the August 1st, 1995 letter, and the July 1st, 1989 letter. So they have subpoenaed these letters from the elders there in Crystal Lake. And we all know that, you know, they may not be able to produce them because they are told when they get a new updated elders letter, they have to destroy the previous one. And we also know, like you seen at the beginning of the clip, that they do destroy their notes and stuff from judicial hearings. So, you know, this may not be available. Now, she also sent me some new documents this morning. Attached is a copy of the motion to squash a portion of the state attorney's subpoena, which was filed yesterday. The defendant's attorney does not wish to produce any documents, minutes, or reports generated at the Judicial Committee's meeting with the original offender, Pedraza Hernandez. Again, the defendant's attorney is relying on the clergy penitent privilege. The attorney then goes on to briefly summarize the confessional process of Jehovah's Witnesses, saying that a request for these documents is an invasion of the JW judicial process. She says, I'm looking forward to seeing the state attorney's response to this. Yeah, me too. Me too. Especially since the state attorney is getting an education of how Watchtower will do anything to protect their backside. So, I mean, this is just unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, thanks to Atlantis, I happen to have those elders' letters that they are requesting. That's all I'm going to say about that. And like I said, I'm going to put the link down below so you can look at the documents. The newest documents are down at the bottom. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next few weeks, because we know these elders in Watchtower are going to do everything they can to protect themselves. They know that they did wrong. You know, they committed this crime of not reporting this and allowing this child to be abused for 12 years, 12, 13 years. I don't remember exactly. So, you know, they are guilty. They do need to go to prison for not reporting this. I mean, if nothing else, this is a crime against this child's human rights and common decency. You know, this just shows us that Watchtower has no common decency, fellow feeling. They're a bunch of sociopaths. Apparently these elders are too. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.